Welcome back one and all to Trails to Azure. I'm TheDarkSeraph. Last time we played Pom Pom Party, because that was crucial and important. This time we're going back to the downtown district, and we're going to talk to a woman in a shady exchange shop. It still doesn't feel right walking into this shady place as a police officer. I completely agree. No matter how many times we come here, I never get used to it. Regardless, let's ask Ashley if she knows anything about that man we met. Back again already, SSS? What? Did you need something from me? Yes, actually, there's something we'd like your perspective on. As an arms dealer, I mean. Yeah? And what would that be? You come to ask what Sal and his buddies are up to? So you know about that. But no, that's a different matter entirely. A huge one-eyed man with red hair. You know anything? We suspect he's connected to the underworld one way or another. That description fits a few people I might know. But given what's going on in Crossbell right now, is it bad? Well, I was just thinking about it, who it could be worst case scenario. You kiddies wouldn't have a chance in hell of matching him in a fight. No chance at all. So does that mean he really is a terrorist? Or a Jaeger? Who can say? If he's who I think he is, then that makes him a former client of mine. And if there's one thing I value, it's customers' confidentiality. But if he's a terrorist, we have a duty to act. Even Crossbow has laws to protect it against the threat of terrorism. I'm gonna have to ask you again, what do you know? Lloyd. Not bad. Your guy's kid brother, yeah? You got that same spark in your eyes. So you knew my brother then. I'm sure you know that Dudley comes by here every now and then. But before him, there was another crazy detective who was just crazy enough to keep tabs on the downtown district. He was a hell of a man. Shame he ain't with us no more. In honor of that muttonhead, I'll throw you a bone just this once. My worst case scenario is that he's a terrorist, not by letter of the law. But he is dangerous, like a man-eating tiger. Man-eating tiger? And that sort of thing you'd find not the sort of thing you'd find at a circus cage, behind a circus cage, I'm guessing. Well, I can't say for sure whether it's really him. You said the man you saw was alone, yeah? The guy I'm thinking of would usually be in his subordinates, or it would usually be with his subordinates or companion. Subordinates. That sounds like a military organization. And that's all you're getting from me. You have to figure out the rest for yourselves. Fine. Thanks for your help, Ashley. Hey. You think I can't see you back there? The basement is a storeroom for staff only. You hear that? If you want to buy something, do it at the counter. Okay, my little Scottish twerp. Again, with certain fish and materials, you can trade for some pretty decent trinkets, for pretty decent equipment here. Some pretty good quartz. You get the idea. And of course, some weird cooking items. Still drizzling, huh? Mama, did you unpack the new goods that came in yesterday? There's no need to rush in this weather. More importantly, Jingo, did you see anyone strange when you went out earlier? Strange? Crosspath's full of weirdos, Mama. Like that sister who bought a mountain of bread, or that tourist guy with the sandals. And don't forget Wazzy, he's the weirdest of the bunch. Well, alright. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I'm sure he would have brought that daughter of his if he really came to Crossbell. So that was Nin Valley Exchange. It definitely leaves an impression on you. She totally dodged our question, though. True, but we have to understand that shops like Nivali have a code of honor to uphold. I'm grateful she told us as much as she did. Same here. She also described the man she was thinking of as a tiger. If he's not a terrorist, then there's a good chance he's a Jaeger. It makes sense, but I wouldn't expect a Jaeger to be alone. Should we report this to the chief? Good call. If only Randy were here. If anyone could help us on pinning down a potential Jaeger, it's him. Our support requests are finished. Maybe we should head back to the SSS building for now. Okay, he's going to want me to walk all the way back on there. Stop right there. Oh, Wald. Who's this guy? The leader of a gang here called the Saber Vipers. How's it going, Wald? I heard you haven't been hanging around your crew as much. Shut the hell up. That's none of your damn business. Shush, Bird. Shush. Shush. Don't you backsass me. Don't you backsass? And don't, what have I said about backsassing? Fred, save your witty comments for yourself. And like you're one to talk, you bastard. Where do you get signing up to be put in the CPD's leash? The hell are you trying to pull? Not much of anything, really. The Testaments are fine without it. Their Testaments are fine with it, and no one else is objecting. Don't screw with me, damn it! Who said you could just bail out of here without setting things with walled whales? You really think that's gonna fly? Think again. Walled, slow down. It isn't like that at all. Stay out of this. I don't know who the hell you're after. Getting in bed with the goddamn cops, Wazzy? But you know just as well as I do. There ain't no way in hell you're walking out of here alive. Well, this isn't going well. Wald. Wazzy. It's fine. I'll handle this. You understand, don't you, Wald? It should be obvious by now. The Testaments, the Saber Vipers. They gave us places to be, but they aren't places to stay. Not forever. What? I founded the Testaments to stop the Saber Vipers from taking over the downtown district for themselves. Looking back, those little Testaments of mine have grown a lot. Now, even without me there, they can hold their own and keep you guys in check. My job here is already done. You son of a bitch! That's not all. One day, I know the other members will outgrow that gang as well. They'll leave this life behind and find their own paths. No doubt in my mind. Wazzy. The Saber Vipers are no different. Sure, you guys are rough around the edges, but you have heart and spirit. A whole mafia wasn't able to sway you. Do you get it now, Wald? Even you. You're going to find your path one day, too. Never thought I'd hear that schmaltzy garbage like that spew out of your mouth. Quit flapping your lips already. You're the one who kept calling this place holy ground. I ain't about to let you get away with defiling it. Very well. Wazzy, wait. Stand back, Lloyd. This is a beating I have to deliver myself. Looks like you've still got some balls after all. I'm gonna curb stomp your ass straight into the ground. That'll wake you up if it doesn't kill you first. Enough talk. What the fuck? Wall, this one's real. Deadly heaven. Ah! You bastard. Don't tell me you've had that in your back pocket this whole damn time. I'm no Randy when it comes to playing things close to my chest. But I knew that was a cheap shot. Still, I didn't hold anything back this time. That's my final act of good faith to you. Damn you, Wazzy. Goodbye, Wald. I've had fun these last 2 years. Cut the bullshit. This ain't over yet. Get back here. You really think I'm gonna let you walk away from me? Wazzy! Well, you put a beat down on him. Wazzy, are you okay? Sorry you guys had to see that. I think I got a little carried away back there. It's not usually my style. Sure, but... Oh, never mind that. It happens to the best of us. I don't understand why things have to be that way between you two. Having said that, I respect the way you handled yourself back there. Me too. I'm sure Wald will understand someday. I hope you're right. Sorry for taking up time. Let's move. Lloyd Banning to the Special Support Section. Hey Lloyd, having fun out there in the rain? Hi Fran. What's up? Do we have an urgent request? Well, sorta. You remember Mayor Bixson from Mainz, right? Something happened over there? Yeah, he reported that they're having a monster trouble inside one of their mines again. More specifically, it's the old deserted one just outside of town. Monsters in a deserted mine, is that really strange? No, and none of the miners have been attacked or anything like that. But the mayor said that something unusual is happening inside the tunnels. He said he'd like the SSS to come and investigate as a precaution. We're done with every other urgent request. We had on our plate, so we'll get on to the mains as soon as possible. You also received a report request for a wanted monster on the Mainz mountain path. You should deal with that while you're on the way to the village. I guess we're walking. It sounds like the weather is nice and clear to the northeast of the city, so it shouldn't be raining on the mountain path. Feel free to drive the car there if you want. The mayor contacted the CPD about something unusual happening in one of the old mines. We're done with our support request inside the city, so let's make our way over there once we're ready. And apparently the weather is clear in that direction, so we can take the car if we want. Aye, aye, leader. A new wanted monster support request has been added to the detective notebook. And I can customize the car if I want. And because there's monsters, we're gonna walk it. Okie dokie. Alrighty, let's see what's up in this direction. King potatoes. What the fuck is this? Ale slime. An eerie mollusk monster that spews foaming bubbles filled with hazardous gas. It's resistant to all elements, so I gotta go beat its face in. Hardy liquor, that makes sense. Go fuck him up! Ellie got a level, as did Lloyd. And Noelle, but not Wazzy. And there, Wazzy got a level up. You know, the fruit's gotta be behind everyone. Do a little fishing here if you want. Try the dumplings. Nothing. How about an earthworm? Got something out of it. Crab. And some Mirage Sepith. Okay. I want to make sure I'm going in the right... Oh, monsters respawned. I'm just curious if that's actually the right way or not. Well, let's throw caution to the wind and go that direction anyway. Because fuck it. Still trying to... Oh, yeah, there's the bounty monster I'm after. Some roe. I will try to remember to put the music in the editing this time around. I know I forget sometimes. I use Coral Video Studio, and it's a little quirky. Sometimes it's because I can't cut and paste. I mean, I can copy, but I can't cut and then paste. It is just copy, and then you move it, and then you can move that copied segment over. I can't cut that segment and paste it back in, which is weird. But it is what it is. So sometimes, so I have to add the music after I'm done editing the full video, and sometimes I forget. A lot of Sepith. Did you know chests, right? Chests are natural-born boxers. It's no surprise, really. They're always squared up. Well, there it is. Let's go get this thing. I didn't need to analyze that. Seal! Ooh. Any reference to that other big Falcom series? Wait, any reference to the other big Falcom series would be a great Easter egg. Yeast. I get it. It's a reference to the Yeast series. Says he does have an affinity for fire. Let's give Seal on there. Pretty sure Wazzy already has an evasion quartz. EP1 wouldn't be bad on you, since that would give you more affinity with that dark element, and it would also give you... You're not really a caster, though. It would be great on Ellie, because she is a caster. Here, let me remove that. It doesn't really matter the exact order they're in, because it's all on the same chain. Okay, let's do it. There, I got through it. Everyone got levels. Lloyd's Stun Break has been upgraded to Stun Break 2. Noel's S Grenade has been upgraded to S Grenade 2. U Material and Terra Bomb. There. Craft Book Cross. Oh, look, it's a craft book. Looks like there's another useful combination attack detailed on it. I think Ellie and Noel would mesh well with this one. Southern Cross. Well, now we can just drive to Mainz because I killed what I wanted. Thinking about it, walking is a better chance for experience. So if I want those levels, we're going on foot. That quartz is getting so close to a level, but it just won't fucking level up. Yeah, the weather cleared up here. Oh, that's pretty. It's beautiful. Yeah, the view is amazing. I suppose this makes up for a whole having to walk, if only just. Thank goodness the weather is clear out here. Looks like Fran was right about there being no rain on the mountain path. Anything else want some? 5 colored miso. 8 of 61. It would certainly not have been the wedding of his dreams, yet Cyril had sympathy for the woman. For from the moment he met her father, he had seen that he loved his daughter in the way nobility loved fine jewelry. Wind. Go fuck him up! Double kill, unscathed, immovable, overkill, first strike, swift and sure. Deluxe dumplings. Ooh, monster chest. Attack level 2. The chest has a contents respawn rate of 0%. But give you that attack level 2. Further increase that strength of his. Water sippeth. And Master Court's getting closer to a level. Phew. We ended up walking our way here after all. No car required. The scenery more than makes up for it though, don't you think? Yeah, definitely. I'd still rather be driving. I didn't think we'd walk this much when I signed up. By the way, I see the road forks to another path here. Why is that? That leads to the Rosenberg studio. A doll maker with some unique connections lives there. Oh yes, the famous doll studio. Well, famous aficionados, famous to aficionados anyway. Come to think of it, wasn't one of its dolls supposed to be up for bid at the auction before? Well, you know, it was. We still don't know who was responsible for what happened that night. Ren's no longer in Crossbell, but maybe it wouldn't hurt to stop by that studio. So let's go do that. Getting a little closer to those Master Quartz levels I want. Petite Carrot. I expected there to be something good here, treasure and war and whatnot, but no, nothing. I think there was a bounty monster there in the first game. Previous game, not necessarily the first game. It's not inaccurate to call it that, I suppose, but... Savory Pinion. Some kind of boots. I'll look at him in a minute. 9 of 61. What do I do? He moaned yet again, this time gently massaging the hoods of his eyes, which again eased nothing, for he was aware he stood in the way of his true love between Genevieve and Jubilee. Why are they being mean to Ellie? Open! What? Campanella. There's no use in persisting under no circumstances will I let you into my studio. That you're the head of the 13 factories is irrelevant. You have no right to enter. Have it your way. I have no intention of stealing that which rightfully belongs to number 15. But won't you at least hand over the data, Meister? Such as their will, after all. I don't need you telling me that. Like oil and water, you two. I'm surprised you bothered to come when he so obviously hates you, Professor. I have no idea what you're referring to. The Meister and I have some storied past. Especially in regards to doll crafting, we've always had a special teacher-student bond, haven't we? Enough with your nonsense. My art is considered absolute compared to the work of the Society. They already have your interrogation theory, so what am I to use them? So modest. When it comes to engineering archaisms, no one in the world surpasses you. Now, would you be so kind as to hand over the circuit that you used to modify Pater Matter? It'd be a shame if the Angel of Slaughter's potential would go to waste. Damn fiend. Hello there? Oh. It would seem you have visitors. Campanella, you have no more business here, correct? Then leave, and take that unpleasant wretch along with you. As you wish. Come now, Professor. We should hurry along to our next stop. After all, there's still so much to do before you can return to the lab. Always is. I'll excuse myself now, Meister. Do make sure you give our newest little toys a proper inspection once they're completed. That's enough! Leave at once! Farewell for now. Just what are you gaping at? Excuse us. It's nice to meet you. We're from the Crossbell Police Special Support Section. Would you happen to be Meister Jorg, the owner of the Rosenberg studio? You must be one of Ren's. You must be the ones Ren spoke of. She has long since left for Liberl. What would you want with me? We were just in the area. We decided to stop by. Our apologies. We didn't know you had guests. Unwelcome guests at that. Pay them no mind. If you have no particular business here, then we have nothing to speak about. You may revisit me again if you have a reason to. I will at least hear what you have to say, if only out of respect for Ren. Oh? Okay then. The gate closed by itself. Old as it may seem, I assure you it operates on some kind of mechanism. Yeah, after what Ren's told us, I seriously doubt this place is just a normal doll studio. Even so, something about those guests didn't sit right with me. He did say they were unwelcome. I can't put my finger on it, but something about them came off as suspicious. Well, one is an enforcer for Ouroboros, and the other one is probably an Anguis, so... yeah. I guess. I'm sure it's fine, though. They didn't seem to be dangerous. The boy is. I can't speak of the old fool. Oh, no, well, you've got a long way to go, girl. Wazzy picked up on it. Oh! Shield got a level, as did Force. Raises defense and attack when battle begins. 2 turns of attack and defense plus 25. Septian value increased, and now it's for 3 turns. Force hit level 2. Raises strength when battle begins. 2 turns by 25%. Septian value increased, and now it's 3 turns at 25%. That's what I wanted to see. The Master Quartz does take a while to level up, but it's definitely worth your time. When a party member is knocked out, they do not get experience. I don't have a reviving bomb, do I? Great. Let's just avoid battles for now. Tomato. I think there's something good up here. A treasure chest. Holy chain. Nope. Fine! 10 of 61. This is not the first letter Jubilee had sent, but it was the one marked 1 year since their parting. His staff had intercepted them all of her father's orders. Not that it pleased Cyril to know where they were coming. To know they were coming. So with Wazzy out, I'm going to want to just get all the way to the end. And I am going to go heal at the end. It's harder to get here by foot than I remember. Noel, Wazzy, how are you holding up? All good here. Still alive, I suppose. Though I didn't realize the SSS was so masochistic. We could have gotten here just as easily by car or bus. More easily, in fact. Walking makes for good training, though it also lets us familiarize ourselves with the area. That aside, you really built up your stamina, Ellie. I still remember you getting winded our first time walking to Aromica. I had a few extra someone to thank for that. You and Randy would always push me to the brink. Now then, shall we proceed, Lloyd? We should talk with the mayor immediately. Yeah, first things first, I'm going to the inn. That way everyone's fully healed and ready. But I'm going to end this one here. Thank you all for watching. Join me next time on Trails to Azure as we see what the mayor has in store for us. But until then, I am the Dark Seraph, signing off.